give up. We have all faced challenges in our lives, but it's very important to never give up. We may have had different challenges, or we may be facing different challenges throughout our journeys of life. When we look back, we wonder how we got here. Never give up help build resilience and perseverance. To help achieve that, you have to set clear, achievable goals and focus on progress. You have to have persistence and stay committed, even though it's tough. Embrace failure and view it as a stepping stone. Identify your purpose and passion to stay motivated. Embrace obstacles and turn them into opportunities, growth, and a learning process. Embrace growth mindset, believe in your abilities and abilities developed throughout the process. You surround yourself with positivity, get near to those who support you. And above all, you need to practice self-care for your mental health, physical and emotional health. Learn self-counseling, and that will take you far. And also never give up. It takes time. And oh, okay. Yeah, never give up, and it takes time and practice. So to back on that, or to give an experience that I've had throughout my life, I lost my parents when I was still young, and it took me time to overcome that. But because of resilience and perseverance, I was able to pull through and took care of my brothers and sisters. My brothers, I had brothers, I took care of them, and here we are. I'm so proud of myself. So I also want everyone who is going through tough times. Sometimes we tend to think it will never end. It ends. So thank you so much. I'm stopping from there. If anyone has anything to add on.
One has to have in life, being able to have that tenacity, that grit, having that hope that, maybe things will get better, or if you're working on something, having that perseverance that, it's going to come through. And, you've shared, about, your family, and it's a very commendable thing. And I think that each and every one of us, in a lot of things, we've seen that, that like I've seen that, when you just have that perseverance, and you just have that, that thing in you that keeps on pushing to say that, yeah, that thing in you that makes you keep on pushing to say that, you know what, I'm going to be able to achieve my goal. And like you're saying, Justin, that we should be able to have goals or something that we want to achieve. Yes. So for me, I really do. I believe in that. There is something that my best friend and I, something that we were working on for about 2 years. And we were trying to push for, approvals and this, and then you have to go through processes, and then maybe you want something to be approved, but then the person who is supposed to approve is on leave, they're not in office, and you know how sometimes government officials can be. So it was such a long such a long process that this particular thing that we were working on, I think it took us close to 3 years. And then, finally, when it happened, like towards the end of last year, it seemed like it all happened in an instant, but it had been, month after month of saying, you know what, we're not going to give up. This is what we want to do. We've set our mind on this, and so we should keep on pushing. So I think there is just that thing of being able to persevere. And I also think, when you look back and see the fruits sort of like of your perseverance, you're encouraged to keep on going. You're encouraged to keep on going for other things. And I think we just have to have that thing in mind of when I get to the other side, I'll be happy, or I'll be proud of myself that I kept pushing and I did not give up. That even when maybe perhaps things don't exactly go the way you wanted, at least there is something that has been built in you. There is something that entire process has added to you. So yeah, for me, I've seen the power of this, just having that perseverance, that tenacity. Yeah, so it's definitely something that's very important for us to have. Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
Mm.
I can add on, like when you're doing SCCA, it's a tough course. So we really persevere. You fail and you learn from your mistakes, and then you pick up yourself and go ahead and receive the papers. Sometimes you fail again, but you don't give up until when you pass.
Yeah.
Anyone with more? Okay, what else can I say? I think even here where we are doing our training, I might think, oh, that one I don't know how it's done. And I fear maybe to ask, I fear to fail. But when you tell yourself, oh, sorry. When you tell yourself, yes, I can do it, I'm not going to give up, I can continue looking out for people who can help, who can take me through. And in the end, it pays back, because you didn't give up, you continued the struggle. And yeah, I don't know if anyone has anything else to add on.
Hi everyone. Hi Jason. Thank you for this topic. And yeah, well, I just want to add like a quick comment on this. I think yeah, never give up. Never give up is kind of a mindset that you have to maintain. If you want to um achieve anything, you have to have this uh, um never give up mindset and try to um, maintain that and put that as your uh, sorry, put that as a key and as a light to move forward in your way. And I think for that you need to um, I think we discussed about this before, but to have a never give up mindset, I think you have to learn from your failure. You shouldn't be afraid of failing, and you should see each failure as a stepping stone, not as something that blocked your way. You have to analyze, understand what went wrong when you failed, and just make necessary changes to the way you are doing things, and make that as a lesson for yourself. And I think the other thing that's always say, and it is in Moracle standard, is having a positive attitude, being optimistic, and focus on the positive things and celebrate your small victories. It's something that gives you motivation, and then if even if something mm, bad happens, you can overcome that because you are having this positive attitude, and you are more energized, and I don't know, energetic, and more motivated, so you can overcome the problems. So I think having a positive attitude and thinking optimistic is really important. And also, you don't have to be shy to get support and get help from supportive people around you. You have to try to build this community, build these relationships, between the people around you, and just stay away from those who just want to give you like a negative energy, and want who are always saying it's not going to happen, and they are not motivated, and they don't do actually anything for their life, but they expect that good things should happen for them. So I think you have to stay away from those people, and try to surround yourself with supportive people that can encourage you, and they believe in you and believe in themselves also. So yes, I think these are some things that you have to do to have that mindset, mm, not giving up my mindset. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the topic, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Mm. So I'm looking for another example, maybe, to continue the discussion.
Hi, Jackson. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Yeah,
Ratika.
hi, thank you, Jackson, for such a nice topic. Like, I think yesterday we were also talking about like how important it is to have a never give up attitude in our life if we want to achieve something. Yeah, so like if we think about having a never give up attitude, why it is important in our life, I think it's really important if we want to like persist throughout our challenges, or if we want to achieve something in our life. Like if we have set some goal for us, or we want to achieve something, or like we want to reach somewhere in our life, we need to have that never give up attitude. Because if we are like trying out some new things, or we are working on something, and if it's not working in our favor, or it is not going on like whatever, like how we want it to be, so if in that moment, it's like a make or break moment for any like human being. So in that moment, if a human being like persist, have a resilient mindset, and they have a never give up attitude, in that case they won't be like giving up, or they won't be discouraged, like, oh, like this thing is not going my way, maybe I'm not good enough to do it, or I am not meant to be do it, like that. But if in that moment, if we are like thinking like that, and we don't have that like resilient mindset, so we won't be able to like achieve those things, and we will just be with regrets for our whole life. We will be like regretting the thing. So if we want to regret it in our future life, or on the way to our like dreams, to like to achieve our dreams or anything, we must have like I think it's really necessary to have a never give up attitude for every person. And it's like kind of a mindset we need to I think acquire in our daily life, because like never give up attitude is not a thing you can have from day one. You need to work on it. Like you are I think we all try something new in our daily lives, and it's not like we will be good at it from the first try. We might always fail. Like if we take example of a small kid or like a small child, he will like when he try to learn how to walk, he will like fall so many times, but he don't give up. Like he don't even know the concept of give up, because no, if he sees people around him like walking, so it doesn't even come to his mind like I need to give up or I can't walk. So he have that like he might be not even realize that, but he have that never give up attitude, and some point he learns how to walk, how to run even. Like, and some people like become such a great runner, and like even win like gold medals in the Olympics. So that kind of attitude shows that that person has that never give up attitude. And if we take inspiration from people around ourselves, we can see like the people who have achieved something really great in their lives. They all had this never give up attitude, and that's how, like, even if the people around them, they didn't believe in themselves, so they might have laughed at like you can't achieve them, but they didn't listen to them, and they had this never give up attitude. So that's how they were able to achieve what they wanted to achieve. So I think, yeah, it's really important if we want to achieve something, or if we want to get somewhere in our life, we need to have this never give up attitude and a positive mindset. Yeah, that's what I wanted to contribute. Thank you, Jason, for such a nice topic.
Thank you, Ratika. Thank you, Sepide, and thank you, Linda. Do you is anyone who has any thought about never give up? Anyone else? What it helps us to achieve in life?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Grand rising to the team, sorry. Yeah, I would like to make a contribution. Sorry, I came in a bit late, but I think I understand. I don't know, I didn't get to hear what everyone else contributed, but I'll just give my experience in terms of taking the ACC exams. So obviously these exams, for those who've done them, know that some of us didn't get to pass first time for every paper we sat, but I always used this attitude of not giving up. So if I failed a paper, I wouldn't beat myself up so much, because I would think to myself, at the end of the day, my end goal is to accomplish these papers and become an ACCA member. So if this is the price I have to pay of sitting these papers, irrespective of how many times I'm going to attempt them, bearing in mind that you are paying for the repeat paper you're sitting. So that cost of the financial cost and also the time element makes you think there's no point of you giving up halfway, so that you don't see the return of your investment. Because when you are taking these papers, it's an investment you're making at the end of the day. And then when you do become qualified, then you should, that's when you start seeing the returns of the investment you've done. So all the way through, I started my papers like I think 2016, and I finalized my papers in 2019. So through those years, I literally had moments where I was questioning myself, should I really continue? Should I carry on? And then I had a family, kids halfway through that period as well. So I always question myself, but at the end of the day, I always had this in the back of my mind that I shouldn't give up if I really do want this. So I think having this mindset really does help you in all areas of your life. Even now, if you do apply in the professional life, sometimes you mess up when you maybe do a client's account or you're doing a task. But if you know that you are doing your very best and you're willing to learn, in terms of if someone comes to help you, already there and then you're exercising the mindset of not giving up, because you're not just quitting when things, you know, get rough or don't go according to plan. So yeah, that's my take on never giving up.
Hey, thank you, Sharon. Any other person with a thought and contribution? Yeah, there are lots of things that we don't give up in our lives. Sometimes we don't know that we are not giving up, yet we are really working hard not to give up. But sometimes you might not tell you're doing it, whereas you're doing it. There, in a daily life, we do not give up. Say when you're going to work and the train like delays, and you feel like, oh, I'm going to be late at work. What should I do? Or if like something happens on the way and you feel like for example, here we had storms, we had like people had a choice to go to work, not to go to work. But you say, no, let me just go. Whether it happens like when you're underground and you get stuck there, you have to be at work. So my attitude is never, never to give up. Even at work, I just continue. Whether something is so tough, I continue until when I break through.
Yeah, good morning.
It's okay,
Good morning, Jess. Morning, everyone. So, never give up. The topic reminds me, like yesterday, Jason was saying that it will be like 3 a.m. in the USA. So the thing is, like, she didn't give up, like to lead this morning. If she wants to give up, then she could have given up. So the thing is, like, she didn't give up, and she wants to lead this morning. However, like, whether it is 3 a.m. or at midnight, any time it could be. So the thing is, like, when I saw this topic, I just remembered yesterday's words that she was telling. So yeah, so if you want to do something, then you should set your mindset so that you should definitely do that, whatever it's gonna happen. So yeah, I just want to add this example, like yeah, she can also take excuse for this for not leading this morning, but she didn't take. So I want to take that. I want to we all want to have that kind of mindset. If you want to do something, just need to do that. Yeah, thank you, Jason, for this topic and leading this session. And I really appreciate you taking in the morning. Like, it's been 3 a.m. I think. Or I don't know whether it is 3 a.m. or not, but yeah, I really appreciate for your efforts. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. To be frank with you, I thought I had to present at 3 a.m. So I woke up at 2:45 a.m. And I realized, I tried logging in and I realized it was too early. So I set up an alarm and tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't until I waited and it became 4. So I never gave up. You're right. Thank you so much. So you are all sorts of encouragement. I've attended, I think, 2 sessions, but every time I come, I'm like, will I be able to lead? And I'm like, no, this is the attitude I have. I have to not to give up. I have to continue and show myself that I can lead. And today I've made it. And thanks to you all for being source of inspiration. So I think we can end from here. It's too early, I think 4 minutes early. But maybe we can end here. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's all right because we actually started on time today. So thank you. Thank you, Jacinth. Thank you so much for a lovely topic. Thank you. We hope